It's your girl, April Day, and I'm back, of course, with another amazing actress, Miss Penny LeLeux.
Yes.
Did I say that right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get that, LeLeux.
Yes, you did. Now, I will have to correct you, though, because I'm not just the actress. I'm the writer, director, and producer.
Oh, wait a minute. Just come on through with that. Then see, that's what happened when they write the wrong stuff on your card. So, we'll get Freddie later. That's all. We blame all this on him. Yeah, we get it all on him. So let's start this over. This is Miss Penny LeLeux, the writer, director, actress, all rolled up in one. Am I correct?
That's true. Somebody called me a multi-hyphenate the other day. I had to look it up. I hadn't heard that one.
Well, you're going to have to explain us what that is now.
Basically, when you do a lot of different things, it says usually celebrities, but it's a new term that if they do a lot of different things. And I'm glad to have that because when I was younger, I couldn't stick to one thing. I always liked all these different things. And I thought, man, I don't have any focus. And it's like I always felt bad about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then a few years ago, I saw a TED talk, and this woman was talking about people that have all of that. Well, there was a term for them, multi-potentialite. And I said, thank God there's a term for me, And then a few months ago, I was called a multi-hyphenate. So I guess when those multi-potentialites get where they're going, they become a multi-hyphenate.
You just keep turning into stuff. Okay, Miss.
Yeah, about each decade, it's like I add something to the mix.
Yes, of course. Okay, so let's get right into it. So let's do it this way. How long have you been writing and producing and?
Well, I did my very first 48-hour film race. That's how I kind of got into this, is I kind of backed into it, didn't know squat.
Okay.
But somebody that went to film school, that was the great nephew of one of my friends, came to town. He'd finished film school, and she wanted me to kind of maybe introduce him around to some people and this and that. And I saw this 48-hour film race come up for Boomtown Film Festival, which is in Beaumont. And I said, why don't we do this? And so we did it. I didn't know nothing. I was holding a reflector. And my first time on camera, I was 60 years old.
Look at you. So you started your acting career at 60?
At 60.
Congratulations. Looking a day over 50. Go,
ooh,
girl.
Honey, I'm 67. So I guess I've been at it 7 years now. I have 9 48-hour film races under my belt.
Oh.
And then I did another little piece that wasn't a 48-hour film race, but I call it a companion piece to a book, because so it's not a book trailer, but a friend of mine, the same friend that introduced me to Micah, is an author, and she wrote this book that had an interesting aspect. And I said, we need to do a little film about that. So we did a little story behind the book.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it's not perfect. It's, we did it with the phone and they weren't actors and all of that. And I was a one-woman production crew, but that was the first thing that wasn't a 48-hour film race. And then when I did this, well, this is the first thing that I've done with a production company, a small one, but a friend of mine, that had a small production company. And I said, as soon as I wrote this 2 days later, I said, I think this is producible. I didn't have a wild car crash or anything in it, so it wasn't anything that would cost a ton of money. And so we did it. I knew the perfect guy to be the hero, the spy, because I knew he had the action moves. He knew how to fight. He looks good. He looks like an action hero. And so I called him up. I'd known him, and I said, I think I inadvertently wrote you a part. So 2 days after I wrote it, I had a producing partner and my lead actor.
Oh, cool beans. So let's get into the short film that is nominated for. Wait a minute. Are you nominated for anything at the MLC today?
I think I'm actually nominated in 3 categories this time.
Okay.
I think we're at for editing, color, and then one of our songs is nominated.
And this is for That's the name of your short film, right? So it hasn't gotten any traction other than the MLC awards?
Yeah, it's been, I think, a little over 20 festivals now. And it's had over 20 nominations. We've picked up about 8 or 9, like first place nominations, and then we've got a couple of lower ones, and maybe just some recognition. I even actually picked up a Best Supporting Actress award in Oklahoma, and I've only got 3 lines. but honey, when you only got 3, you got to make them count.
I know,
to make them memorable.
Could we hear them 3 lines?
Well, okay. I'm walking up to the bar. The actor and the actress up there just getting to know each other, and I just walk up right in the middle of them, and I bang on the bar, and the bartender, who actually is my son in real life, says, "What can I get you?" And I look him up and down, and I'm like, "What about Sex on the Beach?" And then she's like, "Hands off, Grandma." And I look at her, and I'm like, "Well, where's the fun in that?" And then the bartender slams down. I probably shouldn't be telling him all this. The bartender slams it down, and he's like, "Mom, how many times have I got to tell you to quit hitting on the guys in the bar?"
You deserve that.
And I'm like, "Bar? I could have swore I was at the meat market." And I lined him up down, and I said, "I was fixing to bring home prime beef for dinner." And I pick up my drink, and I winked at Woody, and off I sashay. That's it.
Oh my goodness! And wait a minute, this is in
and I probably shouldn't be telling that, But the thing is it gets an audible laugh out of the audience, which
it got an audible laugh out of me. What are you talking about? And I haven't seen it. You're just telling me about it. So I've
got on a red beehive wig.
Oh my goodness!
And she just, and so she just total cougar.
This sounds like it's going to be an amazing short film. So we're going to be able to see it today. Are you streaming tomorrow as well at the Joint?
It's streaming tonight and tomorrow. Yes.
Okay, cool beans. So is it streaming on any other websites other than where we can see it today?
Not currently.
Okay.
But I just got an email today that there is actually somebody that, who knows if it's going to go through yet or not. You know how things are. But has inquired about maybe putting it on their Roku channel.
Well, good luck.
And I just got that today, so we'll see. So who knows? Maybe soon, maybe it'll be available on Urban TV.
Well, good luck. Hey, my fingers are crossed because I'm going to catch it today. And will it be showing at the Joint tomorrow as well?
I think so. Well, I know it's going to, he hadn't told us what time anything's going to be screening tomorrow, but I know it is screening tomorrow.
Okay, so y'all done even got the back end of, and it sounds like it's going to be amazing. Penny is amazing.
Oh, just wait till you see the fight scenes. Let me tell you.
It's the fight scene?
Oh, yeah. We got 3 fight scenes in it. And it's like, Woody, I just put the fight scenes in his hands, and I'm just like, I tell him, okay, we're going to be here, and he'd have it figured out in about 5 or 10 minutes and taught them, and nobody got hurt. And I mean, we got some really good fight scenes, and it looks good. It looks way better than the money we spent on it. Let me tell you.
Oh my goodness! You know what, Penny? You have made sound amazing. So I'm I can only imagine what other people are thinking about this film that already done seen it, and it says a lot on why you done been screened over 20 different film festivals. You are nominated for awards today, because if you're making it sound like the way it looks,
well,
then
it ain't
it's
me.
amazing.
I just got a great team. When you put together the right people.
Yes.
I mean, and y'all pay attention to the music too, because the songs were sourced locally, and the score is sourced locally too. We have become very good friends since then. There's actually a classmate of my kids that when he was in high school, his first composition was premiered at 17. And I remember hearing, and saying, well, that could be in a movie. And so I called him up, and he's like, oh my God, you are making my dreams come true. That's been a lifelong dream of his to score a film. And so this is his very first score
Oh wow!
But
Look at you out here making people dreams come true, and you are simply amazing, Miss Penny.
Well,
I am so glad I met you. I am so glad you came to the den.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, that's been my whole purpose, was to basically let people see some of the talent we have there and say, hey, y'all come play with us, because we got good locations. We got an amazing cinematographer. Y'all see that tonight and tomorrow.
And I know they're wondering, she got this amazing accent. You're a Texan.
Oh,
you're a Texan girl, right?
I don't
right
hide
down
it,
the
honey.
street.
I just learned. I just let it flow. I don't hide it for nothing. I am who I am. I told them I've done spent all this time marinating. I'm ready to sizzle.
This got to be the best interview thus far. You are an amazing spirit. Thank you so much for blessing us here in the den. And you guys come down and catch with Miss Penny. She is amazing. So I know the film is going to be amazing. We're at the riverfront, the Wendy Riverfront, right down here in North Little Rock. And her film is going to be streaming today, as well as tomorrow at the Joint. Thank you so much for coming through. And this was just having me. Yes, of course. Anytime. I'm coming to Texas so I can go boots go. Thank you so much. You are amazing.